Yo, what's up, baby? That's episode 2. Okay, baby, no vid for this on Saturday. Let me know if y'all, man. Okay, I'll probably do a type of the best story behind the actor, man, with Snipes, how he got charged with test evasion, back on 2008. To the actor, he played a lot of movies like he played the movie called Just City, Blade, man. He played a lot of movies like Blade. He played a movie on Jungle Fever, how he played a lot of movies in the past couple of years. But I feel like his downfall came to when he was, they tried convicted for a television case. So since around 2008, Snipes was convicted on a misdemeanor charge of a willfully failure to file federal income tax return. It was sentenced basically to serve 3 years imprisonment after successfully appealing. He was served after 28 months in federal prison. So he was got charged how he got these back around 2013. Since back on October 12 of 2006, Snipes, dude name was 80 Ray Khan and Douglas P. Rosedale was charged with conspiring to defraud the United States and knowing, making or abating making a false and fraudulent claim for payment against the U.S. So it says Snipes was also charged with wrongfully failing to file timely federal after income tax return. So it said that the conspiracy charge against Snipes allegedly that he agreed with Khan and Rosedale to file false and MEMS return. Back around 96 and around 2000. So I probably say around 96, 97, including false tax refund claims that the claims totaled over, I think, $11.3 million for the 2 years. So the government allegedly that Snipes on Khan's advice and I saw Rosedale assistance attempt to obtain fraudulent tax return using a tax protester theory and called the 86-1 argument. So it said the argument that the domestic income of U.S. citizens and residents is not taxable. So it said the government alleged that Snipes sent 3 fictitious bills of exchange for $14 million to the Internal Revenue Service, known as the IRS. So it said the document also charged that Snipes failed to file tax return for any other years. Back around 99, as around 2004, Snipes responded to this document on letter back around September 4th of 2006. Claimed himself to be a non-resident alien of U.S. And so I think he's a birthright U.S. citizen. So so back around the time so I think he got charged with the crime. So I think he got charged and convicted of not paying his taxes. And since the following top of Georgia trial, Snipes was acquitted back around February 1st of 2008 on the felony count of transferred to felony count of trying to conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and a felony count of filing a false claim with the government. So he was found guilty on 3 misdemeanor counts of failing to file federal income tax return and acquitted on 3 other failures to file charges. So since the co-defendants were Douglas P. Rosedale and 80 Ray Khan were convicted on the conspiracy and false claim charges. And so it's back in 2008, Snipes was sentenced by Judge William Terrell Hodge to the maximum allowable term of 3 years in prison for the 3 misdemeanor counts. Khan was sentenced to serve 10 years in prison, while Rosedale was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison. It said the U.S. Court of Appeals of the 11th Court affirmed that Snipes' confessions, in 35-page decision issued on back around July 16, 2010, insisted it said that Snipes, I guess, had reported the prison, back around December 9th of 2010 and began his 3-year sentence. So I think he was like going to jail somewhere in Pennsylvania, and since they around June 6th of 2011, the U.S. Circuit Court, I guess, declined the Snipes appeal, which had changed the view for the counsel of the failed. I said for the foul returns, how dude got out of prison back around April 2nd, 2013, after 7 to 8 months. So since that back around 2018, the U.S. State Tax Court ruled that the IRS did not abuse its discretion in its rejecting the offer to a compromise made by Snipes in its stand the filing a notice in federal income tax lien in connection with the approximate over at the $23.5 million for the federal tax of their liabilities for the tax year around 2001 and years through 2003 and 2006. Man, okay, the actor Wesley Snipes got arrested, man, back around that time. I tried to fraud the people. I guess so. I think he got arrested for basically trying to get himself involved in type of crime, means involved tax evasion crime. But I do for tax evasion can be a crime to where even I do was a pay after the time. So I feel like he's paid after the time to where he put out movies when he made his own film at the time to where he put out movies and how dude kind of got paid taxes at the time. So I guess he's trying to fraud the people and how he just kind of went off and he just didn't pay taxes. And but I don't know, I feel like he kind of big deals with rappers so yeah, I do feel like people who big actors, rappers who getting taxed by the government, man, especially if you're a rapper or actor, man, means that the people is gonna get your money, man, for real. But I feel like dude, got caught at the time for not paying taxes and how he trying to fraud the people out there, how the people trying to get him locked up for this type of crime. But I do feel tax evasion can be a type of a crime that can be affected people, especially if you got a lot of money, in the bank, especially if you're a rich person, rich celebrity, means that the people is gonna get you tax for real, man. Tax means that but I believe they can lose a lot of money off of the right there. But so he's still out, how I think he's still this thing right now, doing movies and how I think he's doing. So I guess I'm movies right now. So I got my whole thought about how about him so much. Like, comment, subscribe, peace, my take.